Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brennan and welcome back to another Abyssal Legendary Hero map. Today we are taking down Vallite Songstress Azura, who has this gold restoration helm that frankly I don't really want or need, but we're going to get it anyway for bragging rights. And this map, looking at Azura, particularly Grey Waves, which allows her to just transform flying and infantry units into horses and just fling them across the map. I figured that this would be a very difficult battle, but honestly, for me personally, it was probably the easiest Abyssal legendary hero battle. Although part of that is just I happen to have units that I've invested in that are great on this map. It definitely could have been more difficult if I didn't have the particular units that I did, but it was still much easier than a lot of the other ones. I thought it would be more difficult, but in my case, fairly easy puzzle. It only took about 2 hours, and about half of that was me trying to force male Corrin into this map. I was going to do a kind of Revelations themed team, but that didn't quite pan out because I needed very specific units. And Corrin is just not fully built, so he just wasn't very helpful. But he'll get his time another day. Speaking of units, let's take a real quick look at the team. First, as always, Best Daughter Morgan leading the charge with her close counter Blaral setup. Swapped out Aether for Iceberg for reduced cooldown, and also we just don't need Aether's healing because we actually have a healer for once. Quick Riposte lets us get guaranteed doubles on some of the really fast units that are running around on this map, as well as negates Wary Fighter from the Armored Knights and force a speed check, which with 41 speed we win pretty easily against those slow knights. Finally, Attack Death Bond just gives her a little more attack and a little bit of a cushion on defense. And making her debut in the Angel Army is lovely sister Sakura, here to do healer support things. I was actually really looking forward to showcasing Witchy Wand, but it's not actually all that helpful on this map. But I'm sure it'll be helpful in the future. Other than that, we've got Recover over Physic, just to get that slightly better heals, and also the one range makes positioning easier for this particular map. Brazen Attack Def gives her a little bit of a defensive cushion when she drops below 80% HP, which she does need to tank a few hits here and there. And then everything else here is just for support. Camilla running her standard distant counter setup. Iceberg and Quick Riposte over Aether and Guard for the same reasons as on Morgan. And finally, Big Brother Xander running his double distant defense setup. Nothing too special there. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and just dive into this map. And to start things off, I'm going to just move Sakura over. Camilla is providing Def Tactic to Xander, which is important. But also, we want Sakura right here, so that we can actually get Death Ploy on this green bow unit. Otherwise, he just barely survives Xander's Ignis. But with a Death Ploy, we can go ahead and get rid of him. I could have put it on Morgan, but Sakura wasn't really using her seal slot, so it's just better fit there. And it frees up Morgan to run her Bond skill, which is just get some guaranteed kills. So we're going to move Sakura down 1 square so that we have this space open. Xander's going to come up and bait the green bow unit from behind this rubble here. And now Morgan can come where Sakura was standing, toss Camilla over and move her here. We want her in this square so that she can provide Def Tactic to Morgan for next turn, and also provide a little bit of an attack boost with her axe for Xander. Enemy's turn starts, and the green bow unit comes over, attacks Xander. We miss the kill, but we charge our Ignis. Azura goes ahead and sings the green bow unit, who gets healed up. And I just want to say that background is lovely. I'm going to go ahead and take this Ignis, take a decent bit of damage, but then we'll return fire with our own Ignis and finish the job. And now we can just go ahead and retreat, toss Camilla back, and now we're in perfect position to set up a bond skill for Morgan, as well as trigger Blar Owl. Gonna come over, do some damage to this Sword Knight. Can't take him down though because of Wary Fighter, unfortunately, but we weakened him up for next turn. I'm gonna have Sakura come heal Xander up.
I'll do my best for you.
And now, as tempting as it is to leave Camilla over here just to provide buffs for Morgan next turn, and also give ally support and axe support, if we do so, this Sword Flyer will actually come down this way and be in a weird position. Much better to just bring Camilla over one square and force this Sword Flyer to come down this side of the pillar. So we're going to move over. The Sword Knight will come and attack Morgan. We'll just counter with Quick Riposte, negating Wary Fighter and forcing a speed check, which we win. Take him down. And Azura will sing for the Sword Flyer, which miraculously turns into a cavalry unit and just flies down the map, moving 3 spaces. Could be very terrifying, but we do have ways to deal with it. Notably, this Sword Flyer has Fire Sweep Sword, so Camilla can actually initiate safely. Go ahead, deal some damage. And it's tempting to bring Xander up here and attack, but if we do, we actually leave him in range of both Azura and this Lance Cavalier, who will both just wreck him. So we're going to bring him down here to safety. Have Sakura heal Morgan up. And now we've made a lovely little triangle that Morgan can kind of just sit in and actually get the full Owl Tome support, which I feel rarely happens, that we actually get all 3 allies around her. Take down the Sword Flyer. And this Cleric's going to come. This Cleric, honestly, in my opinion, was more annoying on this map than Azura was. Just because it kept turning off our counterattacks at the wrong moment and causing things to go wrong. But we'll take care of her when the time comes. This Lance Cavalier is going to come and attack Sakura, but she's actually decently tanky thanks to natural bulk, attack smoke from Xander, and the death tactic from Camilla, all just making Sakura able to survive that hit, and she's fine. We're gonna have Morgan go ahead and take down the Lance Cavalier for her though, get some revenge.
Amateur.
Hit him with the iceberg. Done. Froze him solid. Now we're gonna have Sakura come up. We could hit him with the witchy one, but it really doesn't do anything. I've tried it. So we're just going to chill there, have Xander move over here. We actually want to pull them away from Morgan so that when this Cleric attacks with Flash, it doesn't end up negating Morgan's ability to counterattack. We're going to have Camilla just chill over here. So the Cleric attacks Sakura. But as you see, that effect, the flash effect, doesn't attack Morgan, so she can counterattack Azura, who flies down. And we just, even though she's faster than us, we can just take him down with Quick Riposte, letting us fire off an iceberg.
Checkmate.
But unfortunately, even though Azura's done, there's still a lot of units on the field and more come in that we've got to deal with. So first we're going to have Morgan just come down, attack this Cleric, who does have their special charged, and it is Miracle. But it would have charged up faster than we could kill them anyway, so attacking with Sakura just didn't do anything. I'm going to have Camilla come over, knock him down to 1 with the iceberg. Now Sakura can heal Xander up for the coming turns, get him back into quick riposte range, which is important, and Xander will just finish the job. And he's in line to bait this bow flyer who's moving down towards us. First though, Camilla's going to tank this Lance Knight, do some decent damage. Now this bow flyer is just going to come down and tickle Xander's armor with their arrows and get an Ignis to the face for their troubles. Alright, next we're going to have Sakura come over, heal Camilla up. Morgan's going to attack the Lance Knight.
My turn.
Bring him in range for Camilla to finish the job.
You've been naughty.
And now that Camilla is healed up from Sakura, she'll be able to tank this Axe Cavalier when we move Xander out of the way. We're going to just move him over here to bait out this Green Cavalier, take him down with our double thanks to quick riposte being and getting healed up on the previous turn. So the Axe Cavalier comes, does some damage, but can't take us down. Then the Green Cavalier comes, and Xander's just going to do what he does best, which is tank and return with quick riposte. Alright, there we go.
As you wish.
Next we're going to have Sakura come down, heal Morgan up
Do my best for you.
so that she can tank. Everyone's a tank on this map.
Okay.
Morgan's going to come, attack the Axe Cavalier, bring him down so that Camilla can actually finish the job. And now we're just going to have Xander pull her out of the way to safety. Sword Cavalier attacks Morgan,
My turn.
and we're going to hit him with the Iceberg. Do a good chunk of damage, but then Tsuchin saves him. And this red mage is going to come and attack Morgan, but Morgan just still has wonderful res and is barely able to survive this attack. Get charged up for next turn. Okay, and now we're going to have Morgan come down and take down this Sword Cavalier, finish the job.
Let's go.
And Xander's just going to Ignis this red mage.
Down on your knees.
And we're
Let's
going to have
Yes.
Camilla come up and just tank this Manakee. Have Sakura heal us up. We didn't want to initiate because we didn't want to charge up their special, because we did need to heal Camilla, so we couldn't just turn it off with guard.
Time to play.
And now
As you wish.
we can actually finish the job. Well, yeah, let's have Sakura just get the kill. Why not? Just for fun. And done. There we go. So that wasn't the worst map at all. Like I said, it's probably the easiest one for me personally, but I can see how it would give a lot of people difficulty. But that's my clear of it. Hopefully you guys don't have too hard of a time with it. And as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and the Angel Army signing out.